if you're looking for a browser that can replace Chrome. This underrated gem deserves more attention. Vivaldi Browser. Or should I say, Zen Browser on steroids. Boldly it says here, with all the features you need and unmatched levels of customization. Let's find out. Click on this button here to download it. Now run the setup.exe. Ignore this. Click on advanced and here expand it. Change to all users. Then choose accept and install. Click yes when you get that notification. Click continue. You don't have to sign up if you don't want to. Just click on skip. Now I'm going to uncheck on everything here. You can actually make those adjustments later on. Click continue. Now we have three options here: no blocking, block trackers, and ads. I'm going to choose block trackers and ads. Continue. We'll leave it on classic. Continue. Now it's on the dark mode. You can actually choose your theme. I will leave it on Vivaldi for now. Just select Vivaldi. Continue. I'm not going to change anything. Continue. Then continue. Start browsing. Click start browsing again. So this is the Vivaldi browser and it's looking good already. Honestly, it is good to go, but you know, as we do it, we're going to make some changes. So moving on, if you look on the left side here, we have the side panel. At the top here, we have the bookmarks. By default, you can see these well organized bookmarks, which you can use. And you can also add your bookmarks by clicking on this plus icon. Now here you have the downloads, your history. Now if you want to add note, this is very useful and you can make some note here. This note comes in handy when you're doing your work and you want to take note of some things. Let me show you something cool. If you click on this camera icon, click selection. For example, if you want to capture this one, you can drag this particular part of it, release it, then click capture. And if you look on the left side here, you can see what we captured. So while doing your work or visiting some sites, you can capture some images for your reference. Another feature is the translator. I just like the way everything is organized and easily accessible. Up here we have workspaces. You can actually create workspaces by clicking on new workspace. You can choose if you want to use the icon or emoji to represent your workspace. For example, if I click on this one and give it a name, let me just say trading, then click on create. Now we have one workspace. Okay, give another example. Click on this one, make it gaming. Choose create. Creating workspaces helps you to stay more organized. So we have the VPN on the right side here. It comes with a VPN, which is Proton VPN for Vivaldi. Now to use this VPN, you have to create a Vivaldi account if you don't have one. I'm going to sign in real quick. After signing in, you should get something like this. All you have to do is to connect it. But there are limitations to this as it's not free. You're only limited to 7 countries. If you want the best offers for VPN, you can check down there in the description. Now we navigate to the top left here. Click on settings. So under the general settings, we don't have much to do here actually. So we're going to move on to the appearance. So this is where you can change the layout preset. You can choose a simple one. You can choose the vertical left for those who like vertical tabs. Vertical right if you want the vertical tab to be on the right. Auto hide bottom, that's if you want it to be at the bottom, which I don't really fancy. So I'm just going to leave it on classic. Now, if you scroll down here, you can choose the appearance of the website. If you want it to be on the dark mode, light mode, or auto. I'm just going to leave it on auto. To force every website to be on the dark mode, you can click on this one right here and every site you visit will be on the dark mode. Okay, now head on to the themes. Here are the default themes. You can change the theme by simply clicking on any of these right here. Now, if you want to get more themes, scroll down here, click on get more themes. Here you have vast majority of themes you can choose from. Here you have the featured themes. If you scroll down here, you have popular themes. Here is the latest themes. Now, if I click on view all latest themes, you can make your choice. Okay, choose one that suits your needs. And for example, if I click on this one, choose download theme, click install. There we have it. So it's actually your choice which one you like the best. You have many options here you can choose from. Now head on back to the settings. If you click on tabs, we have about the same thing, which You can change the position if you want, the left vertical tab, the right, and the bottom. I will just leave it on top. Go on to search. You can actually change your default search engine. You have options here. You can make your choice. For best privacy browsing, I recommend DuckDuckGo. I'm going to choose that one. And for the image search engine, change that to Google. As for this one, I'm going to change that to Google as well. That is it about that. Now, if you go to quick commands, press Ctrl E F2. Currently, there are about 191 commands. Of course, you're not going to learn everything in a single day. So in a matter of time, you can learn everything. And most of these commands are just the same commands you have in Google Chrome. For example, if you press Ctrl Shift N, it's going to open a private window. Just the way you have the incognito mode in the Google Chrome, here you have the private window. This allows you to browse privately, allegedly. I'm just going to close on that. Head on back to the settings and down here, go on to privacy and security. This is the duration of which you want your browsing history to be saved. You can either make it lesser or you can make it longer. I think 3 months is appropriate. After 3 months, your browsing history will be automatically deleted. Close the settings. We have these shortcuts right here. Now, if you don't want this shortcut, you can just close it like so. Click on that. And if you want to add shortcuts to it, you can click on shortcut down here. Now here you have default shortcuts you can add to it. For example, if you want to add Pinterest, you can click on that and that should automatically add it as the shortcut. Okay. If you go back again to shortcut, you can copy and paste the web address or you can just type it in if you know it. For example, linkedin.com. And for the title, you can just make it LinkedIn. Then click add. So that's it about the shortcut. The next one is the widget. Click on widget. You have options here to choose from. Now I'm going to click on this currency. For example, now you have this currency converter at your fingertips. Now this one gives details about ads and trackers, bandwidth saved, time saved. On the left side here, we have the weather. This is a good combination. If you don't want the widget, you can click on this 3 dots, then remove widget. So one of the interesting features we have down here is this. If you click on here, you have the options for page tiling, also known as the split screen. If you click tile vertically, now you have 2 pages here, which allows you to multitask. You can also change it to tile horizontally. Now there's one up there and another page down there, and you can actually tile to grid if you want. We can exit this by clicking on untile tabs. Overall, I must say this is a very good browser. Sadly, it's not getting the recognition it deserves. Hopefully with time, it will start making waves, okay? By the way, to hide this side panel, simply click on this icon and that removes the side panel. Click on the same icon to bring it back. So that's going to be all for now, guys. If you like what I'm doing here, subscribe to this channel, leave this video a like, and also share your thoughts at the comment section. Have a nice day. Peace out.